Hello, everyone. Yeah. Oh, you are back. Sorry. Uh,
Oh
we'll
yeah.
we'll try this again. Hello, everyone. This is me, Juushichi, and
Hey, it's me, Garfield. Woohoo.
yeah, and we are going to be bringing you a wonderful exhibition, tennis style rules between Silic0n and Corey. So how this is going to work, we can kind of see it with our overlay here. The players will be playing a first to five, but kind of similar to tennis, you have to win by two to actually complete for a set point. So this quote-unquote first to five could go 7-5, it could go 10-8, it could go etc, etc. It could be for the long haul, or it could be a blow up. We're going to see. This is going to be the first time, well, second time technically, because I think I played one with Silent when he was here like 2 or 3 years ago. But this is going to be the first one that we are doing for a while. Uh-oh, Corey got kicked out of the lobby here. We did a coin flip, and so Silic0n will be starting on player 1 side. Corey, when he is back, is going to be on player 2 side. Let me see something. See if Corey said something. Oh, okay. Corey closed Steam on accident. But, so the players will be starting on their respective sides, with Silic0n on P1 side, and then Corey on P2 side. And then after the first set has concluded, they will switch, kind of like what they do with Japanese exhibitions. And so Corey will be on P1 side, Silic0n will be on P2 side, kind of like the court change in tennis. We're really leaning into it here. So, oops, don't want to stand in training mode. So when we're back with Corey here, we'll start in a little under 5 minutes. I kind of wanted to talk and prime everybody a little bit before this. To my knowledge, I don't think Silic0n and Corey have had a long set up to this point. Does that sound about right, Carm?
Yeah, I think we were asking Corey about it the other day, and he said he doesn't remember playing Silicon in recent memory, and certainly not a long set.
Mm-hmm. And both of these players, I think, are high-level players in Under Night. You know, there are... I think I have a history of trying to smash the action figures together. Like, man, I want to see these two players play. And, you know, both of them, I think, have been placing close to the same. I think Corey's highs are maybe a little higher right now, but Silic0n has been a player that's been really, like, shooting up over the course of his play time in Under Night. So I'm really interested to see how this will go. I thought that we might have seen Hyde against Byakuya. Players are character locked only within the course of one set. So if Silic0n wants to, in set 2, he could play Hyde for the rest of it. But it looks like he's going to be starting on Chaos here. So do you have any thoughts about how the set might go?
You know, I don't know about this matchup. I do feel like if it were Silicon Hyde into Corey, Corey should be pretty comfortable with that matchup relative to Silicon. Byakuya Chaos, I don't get to see this too much.
Yeah, I feel like we would see it infrequently, like in Japan. You know, maybe if we saw Lamp back in the day playing against, I think it's not Shima that's the East Coast one, but there's a West Coast Japan one. We would see that play out a little bit. I mean, we would maybe see Trill versus BB, or Trill versus like Spinach from time to time. Not a terribly common matchup, especially here in this version of the game. So, yeah. Oh, I get to do my please use it, like for Midwest Dennison. So
yeah.
when the players get the notification for this, I should also type it in the chat. You guys will be good to go when the please use it notification shows.
Wow, Corey's in the chat rooting for Silicon. This isn't like tennis at all.
Yeah, this definitely is
very
not
tennis
like
player like.
Yeah, I've always gotten the vibe that tennis players are kind of stoic before a set starts, but you know, Corey being very friendly, maybe a little disalarming. Yeah, once you start cheering against yourself. So this is like I'm gonna let you guys in on a little bit of the kayfabe for me. So when I see the tournament, or if I ever like do a bracket reveal, I will always say someone will beat me. Like it's like, hey, you know, I'm gonna play against this. I don't think I'm gonna win, but blah blah. Like obviously I'm gonna be playing to win, but you know, I think it's always better to the chat felt one-sided. I think it's always better to downplay yourself and then win rather than be like, yeah, I'm nice, and then just, you know, eat shit. But you know, whatever. There are certain, I mean, you could take either direction, it doesn't really matter. But without further ado, I think we are going, oh my god, Jack. I think we're gonna go ahead and start this. So I'll give the please use it notification for both players, and we're gonna get into it.
Alrighty.
I've been looking forward to this set for quite a bit of time.
Yeah, this is definitely two of the best action figures you could choose to pit against each other, I think.
There are a couple more. Maybe there's some offline in the future. We're going to get a jump over J236A to start. So we have Oki starting with the throw, Nage. Okay. Very patient with green shield baits, although Corey still gets to steal the shield, which is going to flip the script.
Ooh. Okay, Corey's taking it pretty slow to start.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
dash block killer.
Whoa!
See,
What is that?
the thing that I love about Corey is he always has these little confirms too. It's like, he's the only person that I've seen and I've been like, oh my god, you actually have a confirm for that? Yeah, triple.
Yeah, it was like a real combo, too. Like, you know he laughed that one. Because it did so much damage. So wow.
I don't know if this can quite kill, so there's going to be one more opportunity. Nice. Backed off, waited for the block stun to end, and then got his throw. So we had a strong start, but defensively, it's going to be a little worrisome for Chaos, I think. Yep, nice. Good whiff punish. Alright, so it begins. 1, 2, 3. To be needy. It's so hard to tech, man. Thankfully, this is going to be a long set, so even though things can go downhill pretty quickly, maybe there's a bit of tempo to be stolen here. Okay. Yeah, Ozzy is still. Oh, got caught. Yeah. Immediate mash. That was really good. All right, so this cycle is going to go to Silic0n. Has to be careful of an EX reversal. It's not exactly going to kill him, but it's going to be close. I think maybe he wanted the dog to combo. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's going to be a combo. I don't think this is going to kill, but we have one more opportunity here. Ooh, nice shimmy. Malarkey, we will revisit that maybe between games, but if you've ever watched tennis before, it's basically that. Okay. Great air-to-air hit. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, caught the movement that time. So we've seen Corey do 2B to set up tick throw. We saw a 2C delay 2B this time to catch a fuzzy jump. Using Ozzy to clear that. I'm gonna ban you, Tama. Get out of here. Oh, caught the jump there too. So this is an opportunity. It's gonna have to be very, cognizant of the cycle, but he's donating it to Corey. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice. These jump over 2B6Bs are doing a lot of work for Chandler here.
I think the benefit for that here is it's a jump arc that makes it a little difficult for Byakuya to use his 5B as an anti-air. You know, as that's gonna punish. Oh my god, he's gonna die. Yep. That was a great kind of comeback from a deficit from Silic0n. But yeah, I think the jump over Ozzy calls where Corey is not really positioned or comfortable pressing 5B as his anti-air. And 3C, I think, did get improved again recently, but it's not the best at anti-airing. I would love to see how Corey's going to adjust to that, maybe with some air-to-airs or something else similar to that. Yeah, so we have a grid break. This is... Oh, he cleared the web. I think expected that Corey was going to be forced to block a part of it, but he was just outside of it. 1, 2, already have bronze set. Both webs are gone, but we have the TRM. That is tricky. Let's see, is Corey maybe going to CS? It's early in the cycle. No, okay, he's playing for Celestial, I think. So it's kind of a natural. Celestial, oh! That's gotten me plenty of times. You just hold up forward, the web catches it. Yeah, so Silic0n being very active with his jumps here, really daring Corey to kind of accept a jump in, or, you know, give him an anti-air that he can potentially play around in the future. Okay.
Good to see.
Ooh. That delay 5B, I think, I don't typically see out of Corey. So he did a different string to catch a fuzzy jump. Silic0n does have cycle. We saw at Evo and prior that Defiant had used guard thrust, especially if he had full meter nice TRM to defuse a web situation. Oh my god, what a JA air to air! He just missed the 2C though. Oh, but we have a fall into the punish, and I think this might be a kill. Yeah, he's getting the 200. No, he's just short, so he can't BO. One more opportunity, clears almost all of the webs. There's the air to air. Uni 2 is definitely worth the money, the Sunday silence. Come join us.
Yeah, it's worth like twice its price, I would say. Maybe 3 times. You don't have to pay that luckily.
There's the Corey jump. We have a high, you know, JB falling JA. High double. Okay. Yeah, no shield on that.
Like the redash 2A. Wow.
I think he did assume correctly because, you know, Silic0n did bust out with a 5A against that sort of pressure. So he actually just went for a whiff punish instead. Now you definitely CS, yeah. IWCS should get 100 something, just under.
Man, the pace that Corey like plays offense has just so hard to deal with.
Yeah, it's really interesting because, in my opinion, I wouldn't say that Corey is like a high tempo player, but it's still just enough that like it like slow cooks you. He puts you in the slow cooker basically.
I would say he plays pretty fast for a Byakuya player on offense. I mean, the comparison is BB, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Play at this pace.
Oh, nice delay. Did a staggered 5A. No double there. There's the delay 6C. I think we're just gonna get perfect for a perfect here. Oh, nope. Still one more opportunity. Didn't want to spend all of his meter. This is so dangerous leaving. Oh, the up back shield. Let's go. He was ready. Oh, we are getting some high level concepts already. Goodbye, Ozzy. Yeah, we can see Silic0n trying to sneak in a couple concentrates. Corey doesn't really wrong shield that much. Ooh. So I'm very interested to see if he can speed, he being Silic0n, if Silic0n can speed Corey up and make him a little bit more nervous to start shielding. I would say, like, at least at first, Corey's discipline is very high in that respect. Nice, we're out of there. Oh. Okay. Probably, is he going to spin some meter here? Yeah, I think so. Okay.
This is fairly short of the Warple refund there.
Knocking at the door, checking. Nice delay tech. There's the TRM. Oh. Oh, he's doing the cool route. Okay. He's gonna kill off of this. 1, 2.
Oh no, I think
no.
no. Short.
A little short. Oh my god, yeah!
Yeah.
That's a fuzzy.
Corey
Fuzzy wuzzy. Ooh!
Shit.
Juicy whiff punish, he was ready! Okay. I think he was trying to get a shield up out of him. Yeah, he's shield checking for sure. Corey staying very disciplined.
Oh! Oh, wow. Kills a dodge with this chaos.
I think that was supposed to have a whiff punish with Ozzy. Yeah, he's gonna catch the fuzzy mash. So now I think Silic0n is up the tempo a little bit. We've seen Ozzy, I think, being used as a bait, and then he's gonna wait again, using the EX to punish the 6-6B. Okay. Oh, that was supposed to be Stender. But we have Ozzy back, we saved a bounce. Yeah, so he's gonna use a bounce here. Nice. Really good combo awareness. Are we gonna get a... Ooh!
Wow.
Wake up, slide throw! Uh-oh, it's time. It can happen to you. Very good discipline on the TRM. Yes. We're gonna force the CS out. This is an important play. Oh, that was tricky because that pressure could also give a wrong shield if you didn't shield properly, and the cycle was going to go to Corey like it did on the hit. So this is guess 4 round.
Yeah, I think Silic0n just mashed for cycle there. Oh.
Yeah, very patient. If somebody wants to, I would clip that interaction. That was a very high level. Oh!
Oh.
It wasn't a counter hit. That was a very high level end of cycle play for both players. Okay. Oh, not quite there. Needed that hit, I think, for the combo. So now things can go kind of downhill. Oh.
Oh, that was a bit of a weird.
Yeah, I think Corey didn't expect to get the side switch back on that one. He wanted the corner, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so wake up throw now working twice. Yeah, 5A, 5A. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Scary situation. Okay, so we are going to get the corner. Honestly, I think one of the coolest things about this set so far is more or less every situation has kind of come down to one... Nice guard cancel on that! Every situation has basically been like one hit to kill. Very close set so far. This is exactly what I was envisioning. Great bait from Silic0n.
This set could go to 51-49.
It could.
What we've seen so far.
It could. Again, you know, players having to win by 2 here, I think, makes this kind of pinna-style set a little bit more draining. And you really have to get an advantage over the person that you're playing against. Nice! Did catch the fuzzy jump. It is tied right now, Knots. Nice! Good mash! Nice. Okay. We're just gonna wait on you. I really like the back jump too. Caught the fuzzy button to kill Ozzy, I think.
I think every Silic0n 6C has hit so far in this set.
I don't know if we both saw that, but I think the Ozzy placement just pushed him right out of throw range. That's very clever if he did that intentionally. Alright, so Byakuya is a character that can steal around. We've seen pretty good defense and offense. Nice. I think he tried to do a web TRM if he delay tech from downtown. That should take the round. Corey is going to spend everything, yeah. Can you join VC with your mic open? That's crazy.
I don't want to know what a Randy Seal sounds like.
Nice late shield. I really love. Oh, I really love the you know, both players are very respectful of the fact that they're going to shield very obvious jump-ins. So we have the late and deep, like, you know, high block stun jump-ins. Nice, caught it on the other side. I think, oh, he thought he was going to get the cycle for that, but that's okay. Gonna protect Ozzy. That, I think, probably was a combo.
Wow.
We have Ozzy zoning. Yeah, love this.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of this in the set so far because either Silic0n's backed off to full screen or Corey's gone and dash C.
I like the 6C wait, you know, with the CS as the bait, and then you just 6C on somebody moving again. It's a Chaos Classic for sure. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, pick up.
Yeah, no Ozzy press. Yeah, there it is. So Corey actually had more space to react and choose his anti-air. He went with air-to-air this time. That's one of the things that I think just about any character can do against jumping characters. Oh, this is going to be a nice combo. If you have, you know, strong positioning, you can air-to-air, so you don't have to accept jump-ins. Byakuya does, I think, have a strong anti-jump normal. We're going to get the advantage with Corey here. 3-2. Again, even though this is first to 5, you know, if this keeps kind of climbing back and forth, they're going to be accompanying each other. Counter hit 2C. I think he was just pressing first this time. Yep. Yeah, it's super tricky. Again, these are deliberately crafted strings to get green shields out if you're not shielding them perfectly. Corey, I think, is very good on offense with that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, supposed to be a 5B, but got caught by the 6-6B, and another perfect. So he tried to go for the Ozzy anti-air. Was good getting the green shield out, but a little misspaced. I think Silic0n didn't quite recognize that he was still in block stun. Tried to kill Ozzy off of that, but we get the punish. I think he probably didn't intend to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the CS. Yeah.
Yeah, good on Silic0n to just wait there. Really, you can just back off.
Ooh! Oh, I think he could have got a pickup off of that. That's one of the things that I think high-level players do really well. It's, I call it diffusing the bomb. You know, CS is the bomb, so they really force you to spin CS basically for nothing. Yep, caught him anti-air.
Oh, wow.
Caught him again. It's kind of unfortunate that he didn't get the cycle for this, but this is still decent control. Oh. Honestly, I think you take that trade air-to-air, you get a different use of CS. This is scary though. Oh, no! Could have been a fuzzy back throw.
That was a throw punish, yeah.
Yeah, fuzzy back throw.
Oh, what?
What? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, we gotta freeze. Oh no, we gotta freeze. Hopefully this at least continues on their side. Uh-oh. Got hit with the timeout.
Wow. Very cursed interaction into the Mystic Square.
Yeah.
At the bottom right.
So, I think it could have been a situation where I got timed. Well, no. Yeah, room exploded. Not Tuesday. I'm gonna ask if it let the round finisher know. Okay, so Corey is up 2-4 then.
Corey with the lead.
Okay, so unfortunately we missed it because, you know, Lab 0 or Cyclone 0, but that did stretch it. So Corey has a lead. If he wins one more, he will win the first set, and they will switch sides. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I would not be terribly surprised if maybe we see a high pick in set 2. But there's plenty of opportunity. I think Silic0n went aggressive for the first round start we've seen in this set so far. Yeah, no shields here. Ooh, Byakuya 5A. Oh, he tried to cover the Aussie with 6C, and Corey still, you know, was able to catch that with the jump back. Oh, caught the overshield. Oh, they're a fair bit lower than me. Sorry, go ahead and say something, Glenn.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm probably just far away from my microphone. I'll try to be closer. I think so far I've noticed, like, to play defense really comfortably, Silic0n is kind of relying on 2-3-6C. So it's pretty scary for him when he doesn't have a meter and he's on a defensive here.
Yeah, I think he's going out of his way to preempt. Oh, if he would have actually just assaulted, even empty assault, I think he would have gotten that cycle. And this is going to be a big deal considering that we're going to get a setup. Next hit will build 100, so it should probably kill, even a throw. Okay, good defense. He did stand up to get rid of that top web. Okay, being very conservative. Silic0n doesn't have a ton. Oh,
a shield, but
yeah, there it is. That was a great shield, but the web was still there.
Yeah, a little bit of indecision there from Silic0n. I think you could at least stick the 2A out. I think that's blocked just as a string, right?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing, but maybe with 2B, because 2B is 8 frames now. It is stubby. Oh, he's gonna get the side switch off of this. This is huge damage. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So kind of what we were talking about.
That was so vorpal.
Oh my.
I was looking at the number, going like, oh, it's 4K. Where's the damage bonus on the bottom? There isn't. You just did 4K naturally.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this a guard cancel angle? Maybe. Corey is doing a lot of strings that I think kind of bait guard cancel a little bit. Instead, he tried to press 5C. I think we're gonna get our first set here for Corey.
Oh.
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 Web didn't capture, so there's an opportunity for Silic0n.
Whoa! Assault out?
Oh,
Wait.
Nice! What a combo! Okay. Oh, yeah, you have to protect yourself. And tried to shield that. Oh, man. So set 1 going to go to Corey here.
All these games are such nail biters.
Yeah, absolutely. Before I do that, do either of you need a break? Because there is an option for a 5-minute break in between these. No, it's first to 5, but you have to win by 2. That set was, what, 5-2? And so Corey did win that set point. All right, please use it. We're going to go right into it. Neither player needs a break. Silic0n staying on Chaos. Again, if Corey wins this set, then the exhibition is over. Again, this is a first to 3, so you have to win 2 games. All right, nice late shield. And then kind of lost it on the backdash.
Oh.
Corey slowed it down. Ooh, that was a little scary. Ozzy's gone. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, it's not quite the full tennis structure as far as the point system goes. It's kind of hybrid. I probably should say hybrid, but, you know. Okay, good block on the double.
Or tennis LARPing.
Yes. Oh, what an air unblockable. I love that. He can't really stinder there. Yeah, and he held up to make sure he get the cycle. Oh,
wow. have the misspring teleport high.
Mm-hmm. This is an awful situation for Chaos. 1, 2, throw his kill, strike his kill. He can't really shield all that much, yeah, so he's gonna wait and catch the startup of a button. Corey kind of firmly in control. You know, well, I can't say firmly, because every round is basically coming down to the end, but, you know, Corey is taking the momentum so far.
Yeah, these are very close wins for Corey.
Oh,
wow, 5 BB stagger.
Yep. First time we've seen that in this set, actually.
Yeah, he's just cycling through all of his staggers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Absolutely, Dunce. I will create a little graphic or something. Actually, I think so. Chaos health is about midpoint, yeah. Corey up 1. There's actually going to be one later in the month for the Midwest Dannison. Our top 2 players, which is going to be 3K, and Noah will be playing, I think, on the 27th. There will be more details soon, but this is kind of like a trial for a couple things.
Oh yeah, 3K is Midwest now.
Mm-hmm. He's Indiana.
Sick.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
off the delay. Yeah, he's really just ahead on the cycle here.
Media Assault is cheap.
It is. I will not be at Frosty Dunce, I'm sorry. I think the next time I'm going to Chicago is Combo Breaker. So what I am definitely liking here is Corey has now moved back a little bit further to diffuse, you know, Ozzy CS bust out. And already, you know, Byakuya has the reach on 2B and 2C to catch, you know, some certain mash outs. So if you're not at throw range, I think Chaos is having to reach a little bit more. We've seen Chaos's 5C whiff. Ooh, and that 2C whiff right there with the whiff punish. I think he's maybe preying on the fact that Silic0n is not moving forward in his pressure, and it is scary, but
yeah, I think both of these players are pretty acutely aware of when they have a lead.
Mm-hmm.
And they play in a way to preserve it.
Absolutely. Well, this is just kind of the nature of the matchup, Dunce. Also, thank you, Mori. You know, Chaos has a lot of liabilities defensively, and Byakuya, not anymore, but is still a very strong set play character. He's not the strongest, I don't think. Oh, and that's going to catch the web. So this really is a, can you keep him out and keep your turn long enough to win? Because one mistake can lose the whole game for you. I would like to see Silic0n maybe being more active with his grid thrust. Seems like he's just using his meter for 100 there. Okay. Now, do you have to use it for? Yeah, he's gonna save it. We're getting to around 30 seconds, so this cycle is extremely important. Silic0n is gonna have to move forward. And he got caught.
Oh wow!
You have to do something.
Just anti-airing something?
Rare footage, right? It just doesn't work, just like done. Okay, there we go.
Oh wait!
I don't know if he has enough time though.
Yeah. Oh.
Especially not now. He pushed himself out.
Kills it. Yeah. You needed to play the throw immediately after, I think, if you
Exactly.
wanted a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Corey, 2-0. Oh,
wow.
Okay, so the first time I think Silic0n has gone aggressive, or excuse me, the second time that he's gone aggressive here, Byakuya pressed a 5B into his face. Really good sense of timing and tempo here from Corey. Okay.
Nice smash by Silic0n here.
Mm-hmm.
Has to play around the CS.
Oh, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Well, he still will on this.
He's definitely
knockdown.
playing around it. He's like taking the long walk around.
Oh! Corey with a good situational awareness. Silic0n may be thinking, you know, 623 or excuse me, 236 is coming, but you know, okay, yep, plus frames, nice. There's Ozzy, and there's the up back. I would love to see Silic0n take more space, but I think this zoning pattern, as good as it is still going to force him to have to come in. Uses the bounce here, and this is a good route, a route that probably was going to kill. Nice. I do like the hide to kind of like pump fake him, thinking that Ozzy was going to come out. So he earned himself some space with the fake. Nice.
Wow,
Oh.
nice way. Oh no!
He missed the 2C, or the J2C for the combo.
Yeah. That was such a great way by Silic0n.
Yeah. Okay, nice weight. Yeah, that is air blockable. And then he caught another up back. It's kind of rough right now. Okay, got rid of the top web. Nice!
Nice.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be mid-screen. Oh, and then he crouched thinking. Okay. Don't want to use CS immediately. Nice. Okay, there's Ozzy. Uh-oh. Okay,
Whoa.
Still got the punish. I thought JB was going to hit, but still gets the JA, or excuse me, the 2A. Probably changes the damage differential by about 150. Got the stagger. Okay.
Oh, this isn't Bucko's Chaos. This is Silic0n borrowing Bucko's account.
Yeah. Okay, nice green shield bait.
Nice.
Kept the cycle. Diffused tense situation. Has the opportunity to bring this to 1-1 or 2-1, excuse me. Yeah, no shielding here. Corey staying very disciplined until just then. Concentrate. Missing the shield. Everybody that's played Under Night has been there. Okay, nice backstep. Really disciplined. No VO, no guard cancel. Oh, nice. Chase behind Ozzy. What's up, Moth? Yeah, he's gonna have to back off. There it is.
Hey, steer under.
Dunce, this is actually not the first round of the set for Silic0n. This is now set 2, actually, not set 1. Yeah, and that's gonna kill.
Take it, nice.
Yep.
But can we start calling Chaos Dog 2-2 Dig?
Yeah,
That's kind of what he does, right?
I think dig is a good way to call it. We can make that happen. We can make fetch happen.
Oh no! That's I didn't.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry. All right, so let's see what the round start is. Okay, he went with the neutral jump, but Corey was very patient. And I think that's like a very common uni player thing. It's like, oh, the thing I didn't work do happen. Excuse me, the thing that I wanted to do didn't work. So let's just kind of quickly shield real quick. And
Yeah.
got
I
punished.
feel like Corey's been quite ahead on the round starts so far this set.
One, two, three. Oh, he was on time. I didn't tech that. I thought he would have been late. That is scary. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so he wants the Oki situation. Wow, he still got back to 100 there. Well, nice 2C. Wow. Okay. Oh, but he missed the dash under. No 660 on the other side. Yeah, he protected himself that time. Okay. Yeah, prioritizing cycle. Oh, it's so hard to confirm a green shield for Ozzy strings, I think. But he is using attacks to protect Ozzy very well. No, he needed the 2-2. Okay, yeah.
Nice reflect.
Wasn't ready to chase it down. Uh-oh. Are you gonna get Ozzy back to you? Okay, no. CS? Yeah. That's not gonna kill though. Okay. Oh yeah, he thought like, okay, maybe I can get to the cycle, and Corey took the initiative. Corey's dash throws, like the way that he extends them, are really good. I think Byakuya is not really known for a very good forward dash.
Yeah, I think his dash block is good, but forward dash maybe not so much.
Yeah. Oh, got caught at the tip, unfortunately. Alright, setup time. Now here, so I do mention guard thrust a fair amount. Okay, yes, ready to tech. Yeah, you take that. That's not so bad. This is maybe a guard thrust angle, but he staggered him up. If you guard thrust yourself in this game, you do lose all of your grid. I think the opponent still loses about a block and a half for getting hit by it, but you definitely want to maintain that position. Okay, yep, protect himself with Ozzy.
Oh,
okay. I like the shield, but again, you know, the backwards movement, you know, there isn't traditional negative penalty, I guess, but you have a lot softer of a negative.
Corey's going airborne. Yeah, I think playing that range is quite productive for Chaos when he has a life lead or when the round is quite long. But when he's behind, it really is no longer anything.
Yeah.
Because the other player can just hold back.
Oh! Up back. No. Silic0n still has a position where he can win here for sure. He only needs to bar. Yeah, he only needs to play for time, I think. He just needs the lead. Oh!
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, he needs to get in there. There's 5 seconds. Oh,
no, that,
okay,
that should be it. Yeah. Okay. That was a very tense round. Okay, nice shield.
Nice shield, but
he wasn't ready
I think
to...
being in the air makes that quite hard to punish.
Yeah, he would have had to do a falling J, and I don't know if that would have confirmed. Nice Ozzy confirmed, though. Yeah, and the concentrate to make sure that you got the cycle. No fuzzy jump for you, buddy. Okay, yep. Caught jump start up. Okay. Yeah, so
Silic0n needs to get out of there.
But
Yeah.
Nice block on the double. Yeah. Is he gonna pick? Oh my god, if he picked that up, that would have been crazy. Okay. I think you stender here, right? Yeah. You want a consistent situation.
Oh, nice roll by Corey.
Yeah, great roll from Corey. That was a hit. Okay, so Silic0n might... Well, sorry, I'm not a Chaos player, but in my head, I'm thinking, like, maybe there's a hit confirmed for that, where you can get that last hit. Instead, Corey, you know, this is now the difference between 3-1 and 2-2. Silic0n's gonna have to survive. Nice tech! You take that back though, that's not too bad. You just can't get hit by this. Nice! Okay. EX?
Yeah.
This is still fine. You're forcing a lot of resources. You now have to survive this though. Okay. Great defense from Silic0n. Chased him! Oh! Okay. Oh, this is bad now. This is bad now. He waited. Oh my god, what a 6C! I don't know about you guys, but I was clinched firmly there. There were so many touch and go moments in that last part. Yeah, Bari 22X is definitely aura. Nice. Yeah, this is the benefit of a long set. You get a little bit more time to adjust. You know, if you're running into some timings that are difficult, you have more time to kind of, you know, pick the kind of spots that you want to pick. This is what I was hoping we would get out of our tennis set here.
Yeah, I think Silic0n's beginning to realize that he's respecting Corey a little bit too much on his own throw attacks. Corey has been really greedy on those.
I like the, you know, ground web block stun kind of shielding a potential assault. That's another wrinkle that we've seen from Corey. We've seen like up forward jump in. We've seen late throw, early throw. I think web TRM attempts. There's been a lot of variety in the types of offense that Corey's gone. And now we see the 2C on a timing where it's like, okay, well, I gotta take my turn. It's gonna have to spin one, but that's okay. Round in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. You know, the thing in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
The administration, or?
Yes. It's right after Reaganomics.
Oh no, that's HW, right?
Yeah, HW who was there. Okay, great confirm here. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna let Ozzy do a little bit of the work. So you're gonna take the corner and the cycle.
Wow. That was a very brave concentrate.
Oh, he didn't get the air
Dash C
unblockable.
was it the whole time.
Yeah. I wonder what the well, I guess I do know the difference between back jump and neutral jump, but I would like to see, oh, that was an OS killer. I would like to see Silic0n neutral jump a little more in those situations rather than jumping, because it is becoming important as far as the cycle management goes. Go tech whiff, yeah. Let's do our jumping jacks.
Neutral jump is just a little bit more susceptible to like Byakuya jump C or C spike.
Yeah, that or even I think 6-6-C. You can fall right on top of the little spines here. He's just gonna take everything. Probably could have had a confirm for it, but you want to make sure that you get the round. Yeah, Garm is very informed. Nice delay to 2x. That's catching the jump start. So this potentially can go downhill very fast. Silic0n's going to have to survive at least 2 turns, I think. Yeah, tried to shield for the cycle, so that's 1 turn. And did steal his turn for that. Nice. Ooh. Oh, I think he has this confirmed. There we go. Fuzzy set. Nice.
Yeah, Silic0n backing off because he doesn't want to lose the cycle, but maybe a bit of a really careful choice there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was the neutral jump, but he got caught by the 5B. That is the Akatsuki round start killer. Uh-oh. No, he tried to fuzzy jump that! So Corey did have the awareness to know that he dropped it and delayed his falling momentum to beat the fuzzy mash. So here we are.
I just want to say that Byakuya 5B didn't hit before the last adjustment.
Yeah.
It's gotten a little bit taller
Ooh.
in a recent patch.
Yeah. Byakuya had difficulty anti-airing, so gave him a little help here. Okay. Nice. I like the walk throw there. Yep, caught him again.
Ooh.
The only oh my god. The only thing that I think differed in that jump art, or sorry, the thing that I don't like about that potential throw setup is it takes you out of the corner. Oh, Ozzy wasn't there in time. But this isn't a bad situation. Corey probably is not going to spin meter here. Yeah.
Oh, goes for a cheeky reset, but Silic0n delay text.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Lots of help for Corey to chew through here, but
that's a strong starter. And he's going to get the cycle bonus. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I hate that setup because that's a tick throw setup. Oh, this is still kind of fine. Wait! Oh my god!
That combo?
That combo! Oh, somebody clip that. I did not know that was going to combo.
I guess the
that was
combo
crazy.
because Chaos was crouching, so he didn't stand up into the web until after the 2-6C.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Nice grid break throw there. Nice. Extremely inconsistent, but it happens. We love to see it. I would love to see Silic0n try to double Corey. I think Corey sometimes is susceptible to that. Tried to use Ozzy, I think 623B. Nice, gonna keep the same side. Oh, drop the ender though. Yeah, tried to get a shield out. Chase down the backdash. Alright, we're in the same situation as the first round. You know, I like 3-3, but Corey probably likes 4-2 here. Oh, caught the overshield, and that's gonna be a game. I don't even think you need CVO, but gonna guarantee the kill here anyway.
I feel like Corey's the type of person to express his preference for the 4-2 only after you've expressed your preference in the 3-3.
Yeah, I think that's pretty true. So, Silic0n gonna have to win a game here to stay alive. Has to win 2 to force, advantage state here.
Soul jumpy counter hit. Wow.
Probably a fuzzy crush on the 5A. I have to imagine that. Nice, double tech back. Yeah, so Silic0n getting very aggressive here. Missed the air unblockable. Ozzy hide.
Whoa.
Caught it. Yeah, there's the assault.
He's moving.
Ooh.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I see.
And we're getting a hot route here. 8, 8,
Yeah,
8.
perfect.
Oh, Ozzy, no.
Oh, no.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, no fuzzy 5A for you. You don't get to kill my dog. Don't even need to spin meter here.
But he's definitely put Corey in the weird zone with that round.
Another whiff punish on that. So this is looking a little bit more like set 1, where, you know, the two players were just beating the shit out of each other, trading, you know, rounds back and forth. But now we have
Killing each other,
Silic0n.
but it's good inverse.
And it is good inverse. Okay. Ooh, oh,
What is that?
Emoji. Walking
I'm gonna block this
emoji.
whack ass mix up.
Oos, oos, oos. All right, guess for game. Backdash.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So he even recognized the shield and did a very late JA, so he wasn't punishable.
Ooh, this hit is weird for Corey.
He can still get the corner essentially. Oh my god, that was scary. TRM, that's fine. VL, okay, yeah, this is the I want to live.
Yeah, I feel like we've gone like both sets without seeing too much VO, but Silic0n finally lets it rip.
Yeah, VO grid thrust, I think, certainly on the menu here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, extended. You don't need to shield here. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my
How is this
god,
happening?
dude.
I,
So there was one time, I think I was playing against Silic0n, this is in clear, where I tried to Tatsu him, his back was in the corner, he did rising JA, and his JA hit the second hit of my Tatsu, and I got counter hit.
he's in the Matrix right now.
He is in the Matrix. Jump over, okay. Oh, and then he took his turn on the CS. That's another very common high level tactic. It's like, oh, yes, it's my turn, right? No, you get to see a foot right into the face. Double throw. Nice. Great delay shield into 660 buffer.
Okay, Corey's turn.
True Dutch. A mini did make this app plus. Nice roll. Great late shield from Silic0n. I was going to be a little bit worried about the up back after the backdash, but yeah, around here I think is like where neutral jump, like dash forward to gain space, neutral jump is probably really key. Because you do have that falling JD. Yeah, so he's out of there.
Silic0n, like he knew he was going in the air, but the jump H just didn't reach. Got
Yep.
the red anyway. That was A for effort there.
Ooh!
Oh
If
my-
Ozzy would have chomped down for that, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, we're in there.
Sky Chaos.
Oh, he is gonna have CS here. So the decision for Silic0n is if he's gonna save it to get meter immediately, or if he's just gonna try to wait this situation out. He's gonna have to shield. Nice. Okay, he dashed forward for the tech. This is probably best case scenario. He's gonna get the cycle again. Love that cycle management, and he got Ozzy to correctly hit. Oh, this is really high level stuff. All right, Ozzy set.
Oh yeah. I feel like he's been flubbing that a little bit. I would really love to see that when it's successful.
Yeah.
It looks really messed up.
Yeah, this is Stender. No, okay. So he does have the ability to protect himself with EX. And just like that, we're at 4-4. So again, how this works, everybody, even if Corey gets to 5, or even if Silic0n gets to 5, they still have to win by 2. So this has to go 6-4. We might be accompanying them for quite a bit of time. 6XC tip finally hits. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
We saw a dash block there too on Wake Up, so that pushed the situation a little bit forward. However, Corey on a roll here. We're gonna get our first bar for Silic0n. 1, 2. Okay. Nice shielding. Yeah, a little bit too far to EX back. Would like to see Silic0n dash forward like that.
Wow.
Does get the bite hide. Nice. Okay, JC air to air. Good double shield. Okay, so the back jump specifically is to bait out the 2-2X, I think. Because I'm rather sure that the neutral jump would have gotten clipped by that, even if he tried to assault.
Whoa.
Okay.
That definitely was just calling out Rising jump normal there. Nice.
Great confirm. It looks like now he's kind of gotten to the tempo where he's frustrating Corey again.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
The Under Night Classic, you VO'd, fuck you, I VO. And then you get it baited. Nice, JV, air to air, but not quite able to, you know, hand it out. Thank you for the raid, Makoto Fox. We're deep into this set. Again, this is a win by 2, even though it's first to 5, technically. Corey is up 1 set. Nice. Dash block. Yeah. Wow. Finally caught that. So Silic0n has pecked that a couple different times. Very nice.
Yeah, Corey's entered kill mode.
Yeah. Yep. Yes. Nice. No, I mean, normally there are a couple different ways. Some people jump over. Some people do like the, you know, 3C, 5C. It's like, you know, it's going to kill either way. Getting some swag. So this is now for advantage point, not set point. Nice delay tech. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's Silic0n's turn to mash on the throw attack.
Yep, up back. Even if... Oh!
Wait, gets it.
It's counter hit A, so you get to whiff that. There's an old combo for Akka that I used to do on counter hit 5C, where you actually can get a whiff into something else. So this has always existed. It's not just a Uni 2 thing, although counter hit on A is a Uni 2 thing. Yeah, 5A 2A rebeat. Caught him. Oh! Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting it to get through. Just
fuck it, time to do it again.
Oh yeah.
No, dude, no! Come on!
Well, it is not the set determining game, and I'm sure they will play it out while we are disconnected.
This stinks.
Man, Chaos C360 is kind of good.
Kind of good.
It just does everything.
Truly. There's the bra.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, it happened after the game is done. I think Silic0n... Silic0n 5-4? Okay.
Ooh.
So, advantage for Silic0n. We will just do ADV here. This Tom and Jerry ass matchup. Get over here.
Yeah, Jerry keeps sneaking lizards into Tom's pie.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah, both characters can be Jerry for sure.
Yeah, Corey's just choosing to be Tom. It's a mindset thing.
Very nice delay tech. There's the fuzzy 5A. So we had a delay JB, blow that up. Yeah. I'm knocking at the door. Let me in.
Corey's playing the Bull Struck offense.
Yep, let me in. B. Okay. Ooh.
Wow.
I like that route. Additional corner carry and oh, that was very lucky for him that he didn't get grid crushed. That shield versus the Aussie uppercut was quite quick. Yep, we're jumping.
Oh wow.
All right, so now we're back in the situation where we're gonna have a mix-up for Corey, some defense for Silic0n, but Corey does have to make sure. Yeah, that was a throw attempt.
He knew he could press there, he just wasn't ready to like do the full combo. Oh man.
60 time.
Oh.
Oh.
No!
Oh. I can't believe he didn't EX that. And he caught the landing punish. Sorry, Spider-Man, but Lizard-Man is slightly stronger. Alright, setup time. Yep.
Throw kills here, but I feel like Silic0n.
He wants the zoning.
Yeah, he doesn't want to engage here. Ooh,
Nice.
Okay.
Able to survive
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Green shield did move him out of 100 though. So he nice shield. So he needed to successfully have an attack hit or to block an attack to get back over 100.
Yeah, I've been waiting to see Silic0n just hold up back the moment he blocks 2-2C at a far range. Because
There's nothing really.
actually can't catch you.
Yeah.
There.
Especially if you save your air action. Ooh, okay. Good backdash. Yeah, so Corey is trying. Like, I'm gonna catch you with this fucking 660. It's heavy machine gun time. I swear it. Yeah, forced to use a CS. Yeah, you can tell that Silic0n is now kind of frustrating Corey.
Yeah.
Ozzy got killed. Okay, there we go. It's like, all right, finally, get the fuck out of my airspace. It's time.
Wonder if Silic0n will find a VO again here. He's been letting them rip. Ooh, okay, sick.
Okay. Oh.
Trading plus frames, but the C spike. Corey wasn't ready to pick that up, unfortunately. Up forward, yep.
Up forward. Oh my god, that's game, maybe. No,
I think the scaling on this is too high.
Yeah.
Maybe in a previous patch, but after the nerfs.
Okay, with the delay high, good tech steal. Uh-oh.
Oh.
This is a match for your life,
Kill.
and Corey staggered his 5A. Oh, that was set point right there. Silic0n gonna have to wait one more to potentially tie up sets 1-1. Okay, so we can potentially shift back to even with 5-5. We had the meter advantage for Silic0n. Yeah, no, back for you. Good shielding. Nice.
Oh, nice
got
shield.
the punish too. He was a little reticent on that, but he still got the 2AA. Nice. He's like, yeah, please backdash. Okay, there we go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Great combo. Yeah, you're gonna spin meter
Pick up
here.
there.
Is what I would have said, but we have the reset tech. All right, let's try it again. Da-da-da. All right. This could be guess for game.
Where's Byakuya's health?
Nice! Caught the fuzzy mash, and that is a set for Silic0n. That one's 6-4. So we've traded, I think. No, the first set was 5-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Silic0n going to go back to player one side. All right. E1 Bucko. So I think we've gotten how many wins? That's what, 5 plus 5. I think this is what, 17 games?
They're
gonna go
I think
straight
it's
into
more. 7 plus 10. Oh,
yeah,
it is
17.
Okay.
17 games.
Oh man, I was gonna say it would be crazy if Silic0n decided to switch to Hyde for this last set, but that would be so messed up. No, we're sticking with Chaos, which is good.
Yeah, we've gotten a really healthy set, just like that anti-air there. So neither player is at advantage. I gotta remove that. Ooh, nice 5A. Like, yep. One, two. Here. Assault, yeah, caught the fuzzy crouch mash there. One, two. Oh, there's the throw. Okay. Nice. I like that he used the charge up slash to kind of push Corey out of the range for a kind of mash here. But Corey, is he going to? Yeah, 150 is about the threshold, so he's going to do it. He's going to get CS here. Nice. Yeah.
Oh.
The crouch shield leaks for so long. Alright, is this VL time? This is not a guess for game scenario. Oh, I actually love the 6xB dash through for that. That was kind of heat. This Corey dude's kind of clean.
Oh yeah. And he change shifts to get the meter for 63C, but he doesn't do it. Yeah. Interesting.
I think he had messed up his bounce count. Maybe he wasn't super comfortable with that. I mean, now he's basically going to be able to EX back and kill Silic0n. Okay, never mind. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Not versus that.
Still can though on his offense. So Silic0n is going to extend this out to make sure that he gets the cycle.
Yeah, Silic0n's running low on time.
30 I think is enough. Because like even if you're not going to play for kill, you can play for tie or lead here. Now it's getting low, so he needs to make a play. Yep. Okay. Yeah. He can swing back, but no. Yeah, got chased down. So for people who are kind of newer to Under Night, or maybe a little less familiar with Under Night, especially now that you don't just auto die like at the start of Uni 2, when you get down to about 40 seconds, maybe you want to start doing some calculus on how long your damage, like, you know, how long your combo takes, how much damage it's going to do relative to life health bars, because timeout is a very valid win condition. So a lot less common than Uni 1, but still very, very much the case. So if you notice it getting to around 35 seconds, then, you know, you can count along at home and see kind of what each player needs to do. The hive is still there.
Yeah, I think it's particularly relevant in a matchup like this, where if the characters aren't on each other, it's kind of hard for them to initiate offense.
Ooh, what a bait. Yeah. I love that JA to catch the up back button that was supposed to also clip Ozzy. You know, you get to kind of check some escapes with that. Yeah, so he covered a fuzzy jump and an attack for Ozzy. There's the JB. So we finally got an aggress. So Silic0n, I think, aggressed for the first time after an Ozzy death, with Corey feeling very comfortable trying to hit Ozzy. This was something in clear that I felt like Chaos players really needed to start doing at a high level. Sometimes you want to hang Ozzy to make sure that you can whiff punish someone. It's a little bit of an esoteric concept, but you can do it.
Oh, they do it in chess all the time. It can't be that esoteric.
You know, Chaos players think they're playing chess, but they're actually playing checkers most of the time.
Yeah, they're hopping the dog. They're hopping over the other guy, letting the dog do the work, actually.
Yep. Oh, 2C. I don't know if he can kill here. Oh, wait, no, Ozzy's back. Last hit, no.
Oh my god.
Late shield, yeah. So Silic0n does have the cycle. He can make another turn happen. A little greedy on the redash. Yeah, there it is. Plus frames. 1-1.
Corey's getting kind of handled on these Silic0n drops. I think.
On the low skis, as the kids say. Okay, I love that. The neutral jump scouting. The neutral jump scouting the 6xB, but he was slightly, you know, the normal he used was slightly too slow to actually whiff punish it. That's one of the things that I do sometimes against Wagner round start 6-6C or 6-6B is on neutral jump falling J6C or sometimes even J2C if I really think that they're going to do it.
Yeah, neutral jump is a strong option in this game. You can like sort of change your presence without like giving up space.
Yep. And for characters that can really change their air momentum, I think it's a powerful tool that's maybe a little bit underutilized. Just because 7 and 9 are... oh my god, I was about to... 7 and 9 are so powerful that oftentimes... oftentimes
8
you
is
don't
good
want to use
too.
8. Yeah. A little bit underrated, but 8 is still quite powerful. Silic0n blocks that one that time. Oh, I love the green shield baits twice from Corey here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And on time, on target, gets the throw. I think this is still 1 or 2 touches away from the round for Corey. Yeah, because he doesn't have meter yet. I think this is definitely 2 unless Silic0n gets hit, counter hit.
He has Celestial now, so...
Well, even now...
Silic0n pushes out here.
Nice roll!
Roll.
Yeah, Silic0n, I would like to see you take space. Oh! Extended
wow.
Rare footage of Byakuya hurt box showing. So we're getting
this
kind of...
Aussie dog is kind of tough, like a Rottweiler.
Yeah, that was a good 3, you know, early throw tech timing, or rather anti-air option select timing. I was just about to say also that we were getting to 40 seconds, so time was really going to become a factor. Yeah, Pesto got it right. Nice,
wow.
Nice 3 Chad. Not just 3 Cad, but 3 Chad.
He just up forwarded through the Chaos 5cc.
Oh,
Wow.
That's tough. Okay. Alright. This might be a VO angle, to be honest. Oh, he got caught standing. Corey going with a special meaty rather than doing a meaty with one of the attacks. Yeah. Oh! What a whiff finish. 2C hit the web and then got obliterated by another 2C. Speaking of obliterated by
I think
Ozzy.
the 2C actually got tagged by the web before the Byakuya 2C made contact.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, that was really odd looking.
Extender. Backdash was a little scary, still got the cycle. I like the delay.
Oh, backdash.
I'm pretty sure that was a dash block that probably got caught, even on hitbox there. Nice combo. Ouch. And the concentration. He assaulted? That's really smart. This is not a like, oh my god, he assaulted, what a noob. That was actually really smart. I love this combo from Corey. This is like an Akatsuki starter. This is insane.
Yeah.
No web TRM this time. We're gonna EX back.
30X.
Can't get the cycle. Dash out 5A!
Oh, nice dash out.
Sliding 5A. And Silic0n should kill. CS here. Yes, sir. High level stuff. Great dash block. Okay. It's like, yeah, my dog said you can't come through. Okay, concentrate. Nice. Stole the cycle. Silic0n with the great cycle control. Unfortunately, the Corey jump reigns supreme, hitting with the very end of the JC.
He got the tipper.
Honestly, if you're gonna, oh my god, if you're gonna force the CS out from Byakuya and you force the meter out, this is best case scenario. This is quite good for Silic0n. So, oh, just as I say that, commentator curse, JB air to air.
Nice jumpy.
I was just about to say that it's looking kind of 2-2 right now, but Corey's like, no, bro. On the low ski, kind of a
Oh, there's a
3-1
VO.
That'll hold. Oh,
Wow.
did that catch? Oh my god, that snuck a.
That caught the 2A, yeah. Oh,
I think the 2A was leaked from the CS. Because it was supposed to be like a dash block, maybe delay. Oh, stop sign. We got the Wagner Classic there. I'm actually moving.
I wonder what Silic0n pressed there, because Chaos Avon should trade there, right?
You would think. Maybe it was 5B? Or maybe he thought there was going to be slightly more recovery. I don't know. It's a weird situation. But we definitely have the 3-1. So just like that, Silic0n kind of behind the pale a little. Okay. Nice! Okay.
I'll jump A.
I really like that he slowed his pressure down. So we had a small conversation in net play discussion, which is basically uni discussion 2 for tournament players, about excuse me, grid game for players blocking. And you know, with that first cycle, we saw Silic0n kind of doing some staggers, waiting, pushing himself out. You know, Corey wanting to get some passive grid by you know, blocking a couple consecutive attacks, and Silic0n outplayed him in that scenario. I like that. Maybe not everybody does. Okay. So Byakuya gonna get a little bit of extra meter back for this one. 1, 2, and 3. Oh,
interesting.
So Silic0n, I'm pretty sure, tried to throw there and then just got caught. Nope.
Nice.
No 3C for you, bucko. I'm the bucko. And then there's sliding into home base. Tori, thank you for the follow. Setup time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, another 6-6B. We get the cool combo here. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Byakuya, but Corey combos are pretty heat. Cannot lie. Nice roll. Even better situation from Silic0n here. Oh, goodbye, Ozzy.
I actually hate Corey combos because they do a little bit too much damage and then let the other player play as much.
I agree with that. As a person who has been on the receiving end of a Corey beating many times. Great shield into falling JA from Corey. Jay, thank you for the sub. We got the Tipper 5B. Alright, so this is looking a lot like set 1, where Corey was kind of, you know, they're basically still within 1 or 2 hits of each other, but Corey getting the momentum a little more. Okay. Yeah, sorry Tori, it's not 25 anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore. Actually, that's probably a little too old for the Zoomers, isn't it?
I feel like
Wizard of Oz, maybe. Borderline.
I think
right?
Wizard of Oz is evergreen, like.
You would think
material.
so, but you know, nobody reads anymore.
Everyone's on Star Wars now, or Stranger Things, or whatever. I don't know what's going on with the kids. Oh,
That's true.
backdash. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I'm out
Okay,
of here.
Silic0n finds his way out. Nice.
And then he puts himself back.
Goes back in. Let's go.
Like fucking,
The prestige.
I always. Oh no, roll. That would have been really good for Silic0n. Now this is very close to the. You need to make something happen. Nice throw tech. Air to air.
Oh,
Nice pickup. Oh my goodness. Okay, you gotta go in. You gotta go in. This is like 3 throws, I think, to tie.
Whoa.
Oh, that stinks.
Oh no.
And that's about it. Yeah. We got a 4-1. Hype train. Did somebody sub? What the f... Did I miss something?
Let's go Ghost Hype Train.
Ghost hype train.
You go, stud.
Yeah, Jay subbed, but I think that's the only person. Don't you have to have like 2 or 3 for a hype train? That's kind of crazy. Anyway, so we're gonna go straight into it. Corey with another primo jump it. Oh my god! Delay up forward into up back shield falling jump normal. They really are both Jerry as far as Tom and Jerry go.
Yeah. It's getting to that point where there's no more room for cats.
Yep. It's Jerry and his cousin that came in They were both beating up on Tom. I think Tom is Ozzy. Tom is the dog. They're both.
Tom might be us.
Tom might be us. You know, in a way, we. Let me not. Let me not. Caught him this time. Potential throw. Maybe we're gonna get a kill. No, not quite.
A little short here. That's what I said when I met Corey in real life for the first time.
He is a little shorter than you would think. You know, the mental image for Corey is like a little bit like oh god, what is her name? She played she was viral for basketball.
By Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy's tall as hell.
Yeah.
You know, you think that Corey's probably going to be dunking on people, but he's a little shorter than that. Yeah, he's only like 6'5". Yeah, he's only 6'5".
A little bit disappointed, honestly.
What's that in centimeters? You know,
I don't know centimeters.
I thought Canada...
Oh. Yeah. Canada only knows centimeters, but I don't.
That's fair. Huh?
Well, I don't know inches. Oh, no way! Benku is saying it right now.
198 centimeters. Thank you. Oh, the Kitsune no clue. Thank you. Okay. Went with the reset. Caught the fuzzy mash again. We saw one round in set 1 end like that.
Yeah, and Silic0n was still grid broken at that point, so he actually couldn't shield that.
Yeah. He had to make a choice on the fuzzy if he wanted to interrupt it. Okay. Good shield, got him the cycle. And then the Corey up forward, taking initiative. Oh, this is a book. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Still caught him. There's the Rube Goldberg machine that comes to a bowling ball just smashing on Tom's hands. You hear the Acme noise. Dun, 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 dun.
His hands are like swollen right now and red. He's screaming. Tom's screaming.
Get the Ooh, nice punish there. Silic0n probably might have to say fuck the cycle and go in. Oh no, this is probably fine.
No.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh. Commentator's curse?
This should build him close to 100 though. Just under. Yeah, blocking one, you just can't shield. Good block on double. Went with the delay. Okay.
Nice,
so
C36.
I think you, yeah. Very smart. 4-2. Silic0n with some really good defensive sequences.
Silic0n is so clutch when he's on death ground, actually. Same thing happened last time. Like, oh, I'm about to lose the entire series. Time
to lock in. Up. That is lock in, man. He's known for clutching up with the facial expressions.
Mr. Locked in for life.
He is locked in. No, locked in for life is a different guy, isn't it? Timeout over the match. Yeah, our government sanctioned crash here.
Yeah, they got our net play on austerity. Things suck here. Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the start of the next game.
We're getting really lucky on disconnect timings, honestly. I'm very thankful.
Yeah, we really are. Okay. And then, please use it. You guys are good to go. Greedy Dachi is crazy.
Greedy Dachi.
Oh, I think it's probably because there's a lot of people in here. I think Hype Train is just the sheer amount of viewership, maybe. I'm like, 1 sub is a Hype Train? That's insane.
Yo, we got 85 people watching this? That's pretty hype, actually.
You know, if there's one thing that I always say about our lovely community, well, blocking was banned here. If there's one thing I will say about our lovely community, we're very much watchers. You know, TV time is every time.
That's true.
Nice. especially our high level players. Anytime anybody's playing, yo, TV.
It's 7:50 p.m. Everyone's microwaved their dinners, sat down in front of their computer. They're ready for some chaos and Byakuya action.
Yeah, it's Friday night. They popped open a beer or whatever beverage of choice. Maybe a strong zero.
Got the Dino Nuggets and the ketchup.
You know that one picture that people use where it's the dude sipping a thing, clicking the TV remote? It's tired. Baby. All right, this is actually set point here for Corey. We talked to a dominating first round.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, what a punish.
How do you get those 2 hits and the combo just drops? What happened?
Pinku somewhere going like, this is why, this is my 13th reason. Like, yes, I'm sorry, Pinku. You're right. Ooh. Okay, heavy block stun. Corey really kind of busting out all of the tricks. Yeah, very disciplined, but this might be about it. Alright, this is not guess for game unless it's a strike hit, I'm pretty sure. So you can't get counter hit here. Yeah, tried to catch him standing, and that's the game. Unfortunately, Ozzy didn't clear it. And that's going to be 5-2. Let's get a round of applause. Pachi, GG's.
GG's. Both players sent 2 GG's. That's how you know it was truly GG's. And they both had a lot of fun.
Yeah, Pachi. Right. Yep.
Yo.
Hello. We'll wait for you both in, and then I think what I'll do is have you lead us off here, Silic0n, with your thoughts. Once Corey is also in here, I'll have him mute, and we can kind of talk about the perspectives here.
Yeah.
Oh, just gotta wait for Corey. There we go. So Corey, what I just said to Silic0n too is I'll have him kind of talk about his thoughts on the set. I'll have you mute for now, and then we'll just kind of go from there. All right, got the go ahead from Corey. So outside of Silic0n scuff, net play stuff, how did you feel about the ongoing portion of that set?
Yeah, I mean, that was a very engaging set. The Byakuya matchup is legit. All right, well, I gotta play nothing but neutral, and if I get hit, bullshit, man. I'm just gonna start praying to God. So it's like...
Sorry, could you start over one more time? I had to turn you up for our viewers here.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I was saying it was a very engaging set. Had a lot of fun with it. The Byakuya matchup, like the Chaos Byakuya matchup, is definitely a matter of, okay, as Chaos, I gotta play and win the neutral. And I mean, Chaos's offense. Otherwise, yeah, I just get dog walked. I gotta pray. Because it's very rough getting out of webs with like nothing. Because I have like 236C, 236C CS, but beyond that, it's like the defensive options are like dash block, delay OS, immediate OS, which is like that's what Byakuya wants you to do. He about to TRM your ass. So it feels pretty bad on defense, but in neutral and my offense, like it feels pretty good. It's pretty chill. I have to make sure that I'm as slippery as possible so that this motherfucker is either nowhere near me or is just unable to J5B me. Corey was doing a really good job of making sure that J5B was always on the table if I was above him, which is good. It's great. A lot of Byaks do not play this matchup properly, and he definitely does, which is very, very fun.
Yeah, I think Corey, we were talking about it before. Corey's physical positioning, like relative to where you were trying to come out of the corner, was really good. I think he does both a good job of spacing himself where he has enough time and space to pick his anti-air, and then if you wait too long, he's going to assault in or he's going to jump in. There were, I think, like about 4 or 5 like tip JCs that he caught, like either a dash block or he was killing Ozzy and hitting you at the same time. So he had a really, really good sense for that.
Yeah, he was really good about keeping track of my escape options, like from the corner, and shutting them down. Yeah, because like there were so many times where I'd be like, all right, I gotta get out of here. And he'd be like, nah, nope, you're back in hell. And I'm like, I respect it. That's fire.
Yeah. One of the things that Garmin and I also kind of observed is VO was not very often in your roulette. I think there was one that was successful, one that was blocked. What was your kind of thinking about your VO timing for that?
Yeah, so this is a player flaw. I forget that VO exists quite a bit. So the first time you saw me VO and it hit him, I was blocking and I was like, wait a second, I got no CS, and he's probably thinking about like 236 CCS if I do have it. But I don't have it right now, so he's gonna meaty me. I should VO. And so I did. And then that was the only time I actually had that thought, like that line of thought. Even afterwards, I was just like, oh shit, bro, but what if he's expecting it? I don't know. So player flaw, I do not use VO enough, so I'm not comfortable cycling it in my defensive options.
So that
which
also
is like definitely going to add to how bad blocking Byak is.
Yeah. So at Evo, we got to see Defiant using a lot of excuse me, sorry. We got to see a lot of Defiant using guard cancel against BB's offense, especially if he had the resource lead. And I kind of talked that up a little bit. I know just from like seeing you play Hyde in the Philly Monday meetups, in transferring that back to Byakuya, Chaos, who doesn't really have a lot of strong defensive options. In my mind, I was like, okay, maybe guard cancel will be a little bit more on the table, considering that you are getting space with like CS 236C and things like that. But you saying, oh, I kind of forgot to VO, also makes me think like, oh, I forgot that I could also guard cancel here.
Yeah.
Honestly, it got a little sketchy, but you started fighting back, especially from the kind of mid-range position where in set 1 you would do a lot of 7. Set 2, especially as you were kind of getting to the point where Corey would win that second set, it's like, okay, now we have jump forward, now we're protecting our space a little bit more with movement, because you had gotten like 5B and 5C clipped here and there. But it was interesting to see your decision-making shift over the course of the set.
Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job of adapting what few defensive options I was using in set 2. Set 3, I think I kind of abandoned them. Like the situation where he has a web set in neutral and is going to launch himself forward. Set 2, I was pretty good about placing myself in the ideal spot to get hit by him and air shielding it. Yeah. Set 3, I did the first bit of that. I just didn't follow up with the shield itself. There were a few times I was playing, like I was streaming it to the Philly call, and I was like, yeah, I was supposed to shield that, but that was in hindsight, not something I was actively trying to do in the third set.
Yeah, there was a really funny situation in the third set where I think you did up forward, Corey did up back shield, and then both of you pressed the falling button, and I think you had gotten counter hit. I was like, oh my god, this is definitely two Jerrys in the Tom and Jerry matchup.
Yeah, because the situation you're talking about right now, that happened after he showed 171 on a previous option. I was like, well, shit. All right, well, I got to do nothing then. So I up forwarded, did nothing. He got the air shield, and I was like, all right, I'm going to super delay a button. And I'm pretty sure he was the one who actually got counter hit that situation.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right, because if you air shield, I think you can't act until you land, so.
No, you can assault. I do that a lot. Actually, versus Chaos as Hyde when. Oh, that was another thing he did actually. He did the up back shield on 2FF, Chaos 2FF, and then assaulted. And I was like, yes, dude, I do this versus Chaos all the time. It's so sick because it's such an awkward spacing for Chaos to try and control. And if you've got options like Byak does, then it's nice. So that fired me up. Like,
yeah, there were a lot of really key interactions, you know. It's like first set, it's like, oh, Corey is definitely a knower. Like he's 100% a knower. And then we saw the adjustments, like, okay, you're a knower. Well, how about this? And then, you know, got a couple air unblockables in there. It's like, oh, okay, this is really kind of rotating. This is the type of stuff that I'd like to see in this. So I know we did let you yap here for a bit. Let's do some closing thoughts, and then I'll have Garnfield kind of ask Corey some questions here.
Yeah, sure thing. Closing thoughts, like.
Or if you have a question for Silic0n, we can kind of use that as the closing thoughts here.
Well, I was wondering. I think you were doing something like 2FF changeup in the corner.
Yes.
But I feel like it didn't work out that often, right? I'm wondering what that setup looks like.
It's either a tick throw situation hidden by Ozzy or left-right. The left-right worked once, it failed once, and then the tick throw situation worked once. And then I just played it safe and did neutral jump the other times I did it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the neutral jump is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, the neutral jump isn't to do, like, it's not supposed to open him up. That's just me going, all right, well, I don't actually want to do something, but I do want to keep these plus frames, so that's all that is. Left, right.
I did see one of those because I think Corey, it was either an up back or a stand shield on one of the jump ins. You had done a very late JA, like the latest possible JA, and I was like, ooh, he definitely knows. So that was certainly interesting. Well, thank you for your time both today with the gameplay in a fantastic set to watch, and also, you know, sharing your thoughts with us here. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a very, very fun set. I was originally, you know, pretty bummed when Fox was like, I'm gonna have to bow out. But completely understandable, being burnt out, after grid break and all that. I was very happy that Corey was the player, though, that we went with after the fact, because I haven't had the chance to play him, I don't think, ever. And I have always wanted to, like, after watching his gameplay, I've been wanting to play against him. So this was great.
Yeah, and I think that this was a really good avenue where you have long set, you know. I also, so for the people in the chat that don't know, I had made the offer, you know, if you need to take a break between set points or match points, it's like you can give 5 minutes to kind of relax. But both players were like, fuck it, let's go next, let's go back into it, like let's keep kind of figuring this out. So seeing that between two players who haven't really ever played each other, you know, this was sick. It was really good.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very fun. Thank you for having me. This has been electric.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, not just me. You know, I don't have a monopoly on this. I kind of wanted to do this as a, you know, let's show off the community a little more. You know, we do so many teams exhibitions. You know, let's just do a 1st to 10, 1st to 5. That, like, you know, let's maybe alter the format a little bit. So if you like this, and if anybody else in the chat likes this, please run it. I would love to watch it. I would love to maybe be a part of one. Like there's so many different exhibition types that I think can show different aspects of gameplay. So hopefully there's. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I like this format a whole lot more than I thought I would. I didn't think I was going to dislike it, but I liked it way more than like the base level of excitement I had for it. Because after set one, I was like, I thought to myself, I was like, dang, if this was a normal exhibition, my ass would have just gotten cooked and that'd be it. And so set two, I was like, oh, nice. All right. I didn't get blown the fuck out, so I'm happy with that. And then set three was, worse off than set two for me, but it was I still put up some fight at least. So I think it does a much better job of showcasing
adaptation over time.
Yeah. And like the matchup, how it evolves. So
Yeah.
that was very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, Garmin and I were definitely talking about like how, Byakuya offense versus kind of like the weaknesses in Chaos's defenses were shown, but basically every round that wasn't a perfect between the two of you had come down to like one or two interactions. Like these were like late round situations, maybe a cycle away from the game being over or within the 30 second window. So it was very engaging on both sides. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna hand it over to Garm to quiz Corey, and then I'll come back in with a couple questions there. Thank you for your time.
All right. Of course.
Yeah, thanks.
Yo.
I'm not good at this interviewing thing. Why
Well,
do you
I have a
keep
lot to say,
bashing on
I think,
resets, man?
Yeah, okay, wait. So, I just have a few thoughts.
Talk about your thing.
Yeah. Okay, because the first off, I was so sure he was gonna pick Hyde that I was like playing Infinity beforehand, and I was like, okay, cool. But anyway, the first set I thought was really like, it was much more my pace and what I'm used to, and I was like, okay, kill the dog, hit him, like he's jumping around a little bit, but I was like, okay, because the only we never played before, and the only thing that I really remember after watching Silic0n play is like, yo, this guy is the JA master. I have to hit his JA if I want to win. Right? So that's why I was doing dash up 3C and stuff. But set one, mostly like I felt like was normal. Obviously some mistakes, drops, whatever that happens. Yo, set two, he was the jumpler. I had no idea. I've never played against someone who played like that. And it's good. It works on the character. But I was like, the Lakers need Silic0n, bro. How do I deal with this shit?
LeBron getting a little old. We need somebody to jump out the gym. Where's Chaos?
So I felt like I was kind of slipping a little bit because I really didn't know how to deal with the playstyle. And I was like, okay, I'm getting a little frustrated. I'm like holding forward. I'm missing my dash blocks. I'm dropping some combos, that kind of thing. But I was kind of, I was like as much as, so all the Chaos knowledge that I have or know, or that I've like messed around with is basically playing Jemmy, who's also super good, but these two play so differently that I had a lot to figure out. And specifically, even though Chaos, so theoretically, I think this matchup should be like doggy poo-poo, like unplayable for Chaos. But his defense in webs was like really annoying. There was a lot of moments where like he would he would wait it out or mash correctly, and if he waited it out, he'd do 2d6c, and then I'm like, oh shit, well I'm over here now, and he's out of the corner. And yeah, it was like almost like addicting. I was like, yo, if the lobby crashes weren't happening, I was gonna be like, we need to play one more because I need to figure out this jumping shit. Like I need to figure out a consistent way to deal with this because it was so like it was hard to beat consistently, basically. And yeah, it was super fun. I was also expecting the roll mix because I feel like most Chaos players rely on that, but he didn't, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I have no idea what to do now. Also, usually, so Byakuya has a really easy whiff punish against 6C in 660, but he was hitting me a lot with like these really delayed 6Cs, both in neutral and in his offense. And so like every time I saw it, I like got scared that it was gonna touch me, and then I just never did it. And I was like, fuck, dude, I'm so conditioned. Like shit, I gotta win right now.
Yeah, I think Silic0n had like a 100% hit rate on his 6Cs until like game 12 or something.
Yeah.
It's actually, I don't know how he did it.
I really feel like he showed me like so much new stuff that I was like kind of freaking out. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get washed. Like I gotta like tighten up right now. So then going into set 3, because set 2 I really feel like I was just holding forward, getting hit a lot, you know, mashing on defense, shit like that. Because he was like presenting so many options so quickly. So set 3 I was like, okay, let me slow down. Let me stop jumping, you know, let me stop getting hit by 2 to 6 B increase for no reason, doing these C spikes that are getting shielded over and over, you know. And yeah, it was really cool to get into the layers of this matchup because I don't get to play it that much. But every time I do play it with Justin, with Jemmy, we play like 40 games or whatever. So, yeah, no, it was super fun. Yeah, I think I have a lot to learn about this character, and I learned a lot. I guess is what I'm saying.
Question: do you feel the same way I do when you're like dash blocking against Chaos from full screen and he has a life lead? Like, does it just feel like complete PGs?
No.
No?
Because I think whenever... Because I'd be low on HP, I would be dash blocking, kill the dog, and be like, oh, thank God I didn't get hit. And then I'd be like, okay, I know... So this is something that came up a lot, is whenever Silic0n was dogless, he would approach. Because it's kind of hard to deal with, like, Assault and Dash 2C. Obviously, it's not the hardest thing. He's, like, not the craziest buttons. But the annoying part was he was mixing up the really deep JA versus like an early JA to beat my 3C like super well. That was really annoying. So even though when he was dogless, I was like, okay, well, he's gonna approach. I just have to stuff it, you know, like, and I'll be fine. That was really annoying. But when I did hit him and put him in the corner in webs, I was like, okay, I won. But then obviously that wasn't always the case because, you know, his web defense is really good. But no, I think this matchup, it never really feels like the round is over. Unless there's like 10 seconds left and there's too much HP.
Yeah,
Right. That did happen quite a bit though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I think that's like a win con for, but not for Chaos. Weirdly enough, like I think Byakuya just needs to get like a few hits, and then he's like pretty content to just sit there. Is kind of what I learned. Like once I started slowing down more and being more willing to be like, okay, you have to like come to me. It was like kind of better. I think it went a lot. It was more consistent of a game plan. Than trying to like jump C spike, like, you know.
Yeah, both of you guys were pretty good at just like recognizing when you had a pretty good life lead and just chilling. I think it's good to see that because I feel like I've been watching too much rank where everyone just holds forward.
I will say, I think so. 2 things about me as a player. I think my match sense is really good, and I'm very good against people who I've played before. And I think mashing, like the way he was doing offense was very like anti-mash, right? Like he would set up dog and either do backdash or like throw. But the dog's gonna hit you even if you mash on the chaos, right?
Yeah.
And so the other part comes in where it's like, we've never played before. So I'm seeing this and I'm like, oh shit, I can't mash? Oh. So yeah, that was also like I felt like my defense wasn't like super good because he was just like, yeah, I know you don't know you don't know what you're doing here. yeah. It felt like he took advantage of like the things I obviously wasn't super familiar with, and then I was like, okay, let me reduce the game down a bit more so I don't have to kind of overcome these challenges that I'm not super familiar with, right? So I was like, well, let me put myself in spots where now, even though I kind of have to quote unquote guess on an anti-air, he also has to like spend FF or like do whatever so I can win cycle, blah, 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 right? Those kinds of things, I think. Just like putting myself in spots where it's like, okay, you have to do something and I have the chance to do something, you know? But those things aren't like knowledge based. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense?
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. We were kind of talking about it, especially in the games where you were starting to, you know, stretch a lead. At that point, Chaos kind of doing his 7, trying to bait you coming forward, those have diminishing returns. And so, you know, either holding position, which is scary because, you know, Byakuya is very good at attacking people holding position, I think. Yeah. Or even like moving forward and just using, you know, positioning, whether it's like air movement or whatever, to force an early decision out of you or Byakuya in general. Silic0n, I thought, did a lot of that well actually in set 2.
Mhm.
And then set 1 kind of shifted back into the pace. He would kind of attack you moving forward. The round start interplay with 66B was like, we saw like 5 different interactions, I think, with that.
Yeah.
You had even gone to the well, I think 2 times in set 3, where your 66B hit very late to interrupt something that Silic0n was trying to do on a delay timing. If a couple of those situations shift a different way, the set, I think, maybe looks a little bit differently. So it was really, I really like that you identified that it's like, okay, maybe I don't want to hold forward. Let me have him come to me where I can kind of accept this offense a little bit more confidently and just wait it out. Like, that sort of interplay, I think, is important within matchups too, even though, Uni 2 might be a quote-unquote hold forward sort of game.
Yeah. That does remind me, though. I think it was a little bit set 2, a little bit set 3. I was like, dude, every time I make him block, he just backdashes and he gets out. Like, what the fuck do I do, bro? And that was another thing when I was like hard trying to like 5BB in my offense a lot, like 5B delay, 5BB, 6-6E, stuff like that. And the other thing I was gonna say was going back to like the matchup and the knowledge stuff. The reason every time I kill Dog I send 6-6C is because every other Chaos on the planet always just mashes 6C and prays. But then he kept punishing me for it. So I was like, okay. I think this format was like nice because you get that like go back to lobby and you're like, okay, let me drop like these weird habits that I just keep doing even though I'm getting punished. Take a second to think. Even though we were like, nah, let's get back into it. It is like you do take a second, you're like, okay, I'm chilling. I know what I'm doing wrong. Let me reset a little bit, and then you stop doing those things, right? So that was interesting.
Yeah, it's very much like a mental reset. But when you're playing in tournament, be it a first to 2 or first to 3, even if you take that time to go back to character select, you really only have like 1 or 2 games to maneuver that. But like in a format like this, whenever you're forced to go back to lobby, looking forward that you have at least 5 games going in. It certainly could stretch 10 or whatever. I think second set was 10 games, first set was 7 games, I think. And so you kind of have a long set in front of you, especially if the first set was kind of contentious. So I like this format for that, for sure.
Yeah, it was cool. And I like that we had a moment where like the win by 2 came into play. That was cool.
Yeah, I was a little afraid that maybe we weren't going to see it. I was like, oh god, is the offense defense balance a little bit too skewed? Because the player balance, I think, was pretty even. I was saying it on the start of the broadcast, basically, that I think highly of both of you. I think both of you are really strong players, and so I had the expectation that there would be a lot of back and forth. And so, even between evenly matched players, if you get on a streak, sometimes you just streak someone. Like it did be like that sometimes. Yeah.
No, yeah, it was big GGs though. Like I said, I was having like that moment where I was like, I just want to keep playing because I want to figure out the play style. I don't think I've played someone who plays quite like that, which was fun. It was actually a lot of fun. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for taking your time. Hopefully this and a lot of kind of how I try to structure exhibitions and stuff is to introduce matchups that we don't see super commonly, or players that we don't see that much. All due respect to our glorious top players. Back in the day it was like Squish versus Red or Infinity versus Red. We have a whole mini docu-series for BB versus Defiant. We've seen a lot of that. We're going to see a lot of Mario versus whoever, or Knots versus whoever, because those players constantly get into the upper echelons of our tournaments. But there are plenty of interesting and strong players that, I think should get some opportunity to show what they can do in formats that really like allow you to explore a conversation with the person that you're playing against. And so I'm really happy that this is coming up. Osaka Dialect, thank you for asking that question. So I do have an exhibition plan coming up at the end of the month. This will be Midwest Danison related. So the top rank person in our Danison for this last season was Noah playing Hilda, and our second highest rank player was 3K on Izumi, I believe. So I'm going to have the two of them play each other basically for the supremacy of the Midwest Danison. What's particularly interesting about this matchup is we didn't actually see them play each other that much over the course of the Danison. So that's one interesting part. The second interesting part is both 3K and Noah play a lot of characters. So we could see, you know, your character locked within your individual cluster. Like, you know, for this 5-2, you can't switch to hide or whatever. But, you know, if set 1 doesn't go a certain way, then maybe in set 2 you try a different character. There's an opportunity for that if they want to do that. And so I'm very much looking forward to that set. There are some other sets that I'm going to maybe try to make happen. Corey and Silic0n and Garm definitely know which ones that I'm talking about. If I can get that to happen offline, that would be sick. But honestly speaking, you know, I think in my mind, think about like players that have certain compatibilities, certain, you know, matchups that I'd like to see. I have a lot in my mind. It's just a matter of, you know, making sure that everybody has the time and space and energy to do it. So, long story short, yes. Long story short, yes. So please look forward to it. And honestly, like I said before, I hope that, you know, not just people who stream things like me for the community, but, you know, Corey and Silic0n were both talking about like, man, I had a really good time in this set. So maybe this is something that they adapt, like if they have an hour and a half to, you know, burn on some games. It's like, oh shit, let's do a tennis set. Let's do this set. Let's do a that set. So if we can encourage that sort of thing in our community, I'm more than happy. I don't need to take, you know, monopoly on any of these things. I just want to see some dope shit, you know? Hamayona would be sick too.
I just like, I think it's kind of sick, the idea of being like adding someone you want to play and you're like, yo, tennis?
Yeah.
And they just know.
Yeah, for real. You know, tennis, or, you know, back in the day before, I know Garm personally has been a part of this. There were times where, you know, 3 people would be chilling in a lobby and we're like, hey, let's do first or 2 rotation. And you make a little game out of it. Let's see who can streak the lobby. You know, let's count our stuff. The rock showing thing that I have on YouTube, where we played all of the Akas, I think we had a rotation lobby of like me, Storytime, Twang, and Squish. And it was just first to one, like, can you streak the other Akas? Like, there are so many other ways that you can figure out, you know, cool things to play. So, you know, I hope that I can encourage people to not just play first to deaths, you know, just kind of stimulate yourself with different formats, you know?
Yeah, we played blindfolded clear,
Yep.
and also shortened timer clear. That was all quite cursed, but I mean, there's a lot of interesting formats out there to mess around with to make the game more fresh.
Yeah, I mean, even, you know, we've done team formats. I don't know if Silic0n was there, but back in, I don't remember if it was late ST or early clear. I did, so we did character swap, where like you have to play the person you're playing against's character. And I got Hilda before I knew what Hilda was doing, so I got owned. But there was also you ban a rank of special. So like if I was to play against Corey, I'm like, okay, you can't use Rekka. And he's like, all right, well, you can't use Tatsu. And you play it out not being able to use any of it. You can't use A, B, or EX. I had a lot of fun playing with that. Some other players maybe not so much. Cause like I'm a combo sicko. Like I have routes where I don't use specials. Like when I go into training mode, I have fun with shit like that. But not everybody's like that. But you know, there's plenty of opportunities to do that. It's a lot of cool shit. But yep. So again, I would like to thank you, Corey, and Silic0n for wanting to play in an exhibition that I'm hosting. As always, I want to give a lot of praise and grace to Garm for accompanying me. You know, he's basically, I think, my most common commentary partner in these sorts of things at this point. And I'm always happy to yap over some games with him. And thank you, the viewers, of course, for coming in and watching. You know, if it's a little bit harder to want to do this without viewership, not to say that, like, you know, I deserve money or anything for this, but you know, I want to make something that's interesting for the community. So I'm glad that people come through. So yeah, thank you guys for your time, and we'll start wrapping it up. I don't know if you guys noticed actually at the bottom, I set up something special where you can see me and Garm, you know, with the Fuji Tech whenever we're speaking. I did that like very last minute last night, as Garm knows.
Yeah, we're the talking heads down there.
Mm-hmm. Got the two guys on the lumps. Like that wasn't Sesame Street. That was
I think it's Muppets.
Muppets. Yeah, the two Muppets at the bottom of the overlay. So yeah. All right, so I won't hold on to your guys' time too much longer. Thank you. I will hang up on this call and just kind of wrap it up here and send you guys somewhere that's streaming. So thanks, everyone. Let's get a kind of sign off from everybody. Let's start with Corey here.
All right. Yeah, I mean, thanks for having me. This is super cool. GG's, Silic0n. We'll run it back at some point, I'm sure. I will be in the Philly stream saying, yo.
Okay, nice. All right, man. GG's. The matches were fun, engaging, and I mean, yeah, that was sick. I had a blast.
And, and then our last sign off will be Garn.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was a blast watching the two of you guys. I kind of want to watch a Hyde versus Byakuya at some point. If you guys,
I'm down.
That.
So, okay. So to elaborate on my character selection here, there are a lot of matchups in this game where it is objectively better for me to pick Hyde than Chaos, but I don't have the years of like matchup experience on Hyde like I do on Chaos. So if I run into Tsurugi in bracket, I probably play Chaos. Like actually at the most recent Philly monthly, hubby came down and I lost on Hyde, and I was like, I gotta play my bottom one character so I can defend the Philly area. And so then it was a clean sweeping grands, Chaos Tsurugi. I'm gonna be real. I think that matchup is a little bit better than people think. But if they're a giga knower, it's horrendous to play, but still playable. And that's really just the story for a lot of Chaos matchups. So yeah, this I was like, yeah, I mean he's played however many Hydes, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I don't play Byakuya on Hyde like that, so
Yeah,
I'm
Corey's
picking
cramming
Chaos.
too, so.
I wouldn't say cramming, I happen to run it
you
with my
were
friend
cramming. It was like
Infinity,
last minute.
we played it first to 10, it is what it is.
That's so funny, yeah. But yeah. This was so much fun. So much fun.
Absolutely. I talked to you about this before, Silic0n, but feel free to approach me if I have, the time and space. If you want me to host another thing where you're like, damn, I want to play this person. This extends to Corey and Garm also. Just reach out to me. And if I can't do it, I'll try to coordinate someone, be it Garm, who streams a lot. Obviously, Defiant and Tama have a lot of good insights, or Cookie or Fox or whoever. Anyone that streams this game, I think we have the opportunity to kind of create spaces for exhibitions and stuff like that. Sometimes people complain that Undernight players don't create a lot of content, and so we do have a small opportunity to do stuff like that with this too.
Yeah.
So yeah, just let me know. If I don't do it, I'll send it to somebody who I think can.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I am down.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna leave the call and then finish off on my stream. Again, thank you for your time, and I'll see you around.
All right, bye guys.
Peace.
Yep. And so we'll finish it off here. I'm going to send you guys over to Undernight Chile. They are doing I don't know exactly what they're doing. Let's see. Tornado format, Suizo. Sorry, I don't know shit about this language. We're just gonna send you guys over there. Give them a shout. The Chilean scene has been working very hard. Those guys are extremely talented. Some of your favorite players now are from there. And so let us go ahead and give them their support. Thank you for chilling with me, and I'll see you around. Look forward to YouTube. I'm going to put this up on YouTube tonight. So if you missed part of it, we'll make sure that you have the ability to watch it. Peace.